All right. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing awesome. Welcome another day. Rainy day. I'm going to stay dry in here inside of the old school. Can't wait to share this with you. This guy has been with me for almost 20 years, believe it or not. But I hope you're doing well. Come on here. I'll give it a moment to welcome any of you coming on live. If you're catching this on the replay, thank you for checking this out. This is episode number 32 of the Daily Dose with Mark. And if you hadn't listened to this before, you haven't chimed in, checked out a replay or one of these live, just to give you kind of a heads up what it's about. Truly just a bit of encouragement for you. The way things have been going in this world just over the last period of weeks, it's all a blur right now, right? So 5, 6, 7 weeks, maybe more for you. And it can be definitely discouraging. Lots of things that can be discouraging right now. Getting back to maybe the way things were. Maybe you liked the way things were before. Maybe you didn't. You're actually looking forward to the new normal, and that's exciting. But right now, you're still probably like, okay, all right, I need to get the kids back to school. I need to have kind of my life back, right? You may feel that way. And it can be very discouraging. It can get you not only stressed out, anxious. You can put on those the COVID-19 pounds. I truly think that that's what it's all about, is seeing how quickly we can all put on 19 pounds, and that's why that 19 is in there. So, but no, just truthfully, this is a daily dose of encouragement. Just wanted to bring to you, this is an indefinite. I'm going to be coming on here live 8 a.m. Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, to give you some encouragement, some encouraging words, things that I'm inspired by. And I say, why do you want to listen to me? You don't have to. But if you're chiming in, hang in there. I got some stories. I typically, 47 years of life, I have stories. Almost 20 of them was with this truck. Now, this is my son's truck now. We bought this guy in, it's 18 years old, I should say. So he's 16. Yeah, it's 18 years old. We bought it when we moved here, 2002 in Florida. Have had it ever since. It literally only has, check this out, goes to show how much driving we do. 113,000 miles. It's a 2002 Nissan Xterra. And now my son drives. It's pretty good. We had to replace like the ceiling liner thing, and we had to do some work on it. But I'll tell you what, it's been a really, really good car in the family. My son's driving it now. It's a great first car. He bought it from us. It's perfect. So that's not what I'm talking to you about. But it does have a little bit, and that's why I wanted to jump in here, because I have a little bit of the story that goes in with this car, this SUV, what have you. And the title today is, it's time to step on the gas pedal, or is it time for you to step on the gas pedal? Now, I asked this question, and I'm going to get into it in just a moment. Lori, good morning. Welcome. Mark, hey, how's it going? Nice seeing you on here. Anybody else, let me know when you come on. I'd really appreciate it. And the other thing is, if you like this, if you've enjoyed, all I ask is that you share it. Really, the only thing that I hope to achieve out of this is if I can encourage just one person. Now, if 20 people watch this and one person gets encouraged, that's fantastic. If 20 people get encouraged, that's even more fantastic. And then that can be shared with other people who maybe are stuck or struggling, or maybe in that moment of discouraging, feeling like, gosh, now it's another rainy day and I can't even go outside and I can't go to work and my kids are home and we're stuck. And I totally get that. I wanted to talk about stepping on the gas pedal. And as I've actually asked a question earlier this morning, and I said, when you take your hands and you're able to let God, you take your hands off the steering wheel and let God drive that thing that I wrote it down here because I won't remember it all because it's long. And let God drive that thing you've been worried about out of your life. What does that require, right? It requires first being able to, and I'm going to share with you here now. I have the steering wheel. Here's the steering wheel. Actually, I put my pullover thing on, and I put that on. But the steering wheel I have right in front of me. And here's the thing. It's easy to go through life just thinking, hey, I got this, I can drive, I'm gonna do for myself. I got this under control. I can handle this. And I can tell you, I lived that way for a long time. I truly did. I lived that way and it's not necessarily anything wrong with it per se, because we still have to, there's things we have to take care of, responsibilities and expectations and stuff, right? I get it. But I would say is the difference, and it happened for me about 10 years ago, is when I came to faith and just understanding this relationship with God. And I started to allow him, it was hard, trust me, it was really, really hard, is to take the steering wheel, is to realize that, when you start to pursue the path that God has for you, you are allowing him into your life. Not only that, you're allowing him to steer your car, right? Like no matter how much junk or how old it is, this car is almost 20 years old. So no matter how old it is, he can still drive it and steer it. And I'll tell you, since I've moved over into passenger seat, jumped over there, and trust me, I still struggle with it. Sometimes I feel like he's driving the life and kind of letting him go. And sometimes I feel like I want to reach over and grab that steering wheel and say, no, but I want to do this, God, but I want to do this. But here's the big point. Good morning, Guy. Good morning, Rebecca. Appreciate you. Good morning, Kelly. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming on here. Here's the one thing. Did you notice the title? Because I've found, it could be easy to say, yes, let God take the steering wheel. Yes, I want God to drive. I want God to drive my car. I want God to do this. I'm going to just trust in God. Well, there's only one problem with that. And I might get some pushback, and that's okay. I don't mind ruffling feathers. I'm definitely a guy goes against the grain, totally goes against the grain. I'll tell you what, in the fitness industry, on a side note, as a health and fitness professional, been in the industry for 25 years, one of the things I said all the time, don't mix your faith. Don't talk about God. Don't talk about Jesus. Don't talk about your faith and mix that with your business. Oh, God forbid, separate those two. You don't want to do that. Well, how much faith would that require for me? It would be easy to do. I'll just keep faith to myself and I'll keep it. But that's not the point of faith. Once you understand it and truly believe in it, is God's pursuit is for you to share that with other people. So here's the thing. The problem with allowing God, this is a problem. Yes, I'm going to go there. The problem with saying, God, take the steering wheel. I'm going to sit in the driver's seat. The problem with that is you still, listen, pay attention here. You still got to step on the gas. You still got to move forward. Look, right now, in fact, you got to turn the ignition, right? That usually turning the ignition on is to get the engine going, right? But even after you turn on, let's turn it on. All right, so good. Even if you turn on the car, it isn't going anywhere until you put it into drive and you step on the freaking gas. You must. Here's the thing. You got to step on the gas. Maybe for you, you're feeling right now that you're like, being quarantined and stuck at home, and your body's got that 21 pounds on, and you're thinking to yourself, I don't know about my work and about my money, and I'm getting all upset and I'm getting stressed out and I'm watching more news, I'm getting discouraged. And you're thinking to yourself, how the heck am I going to get over this? Well, it's one thing to talk about and pray, and trust me, pray to God, get people around you to pray, get a community, get your church, get a family, man, your life groups, all those things around you. That's great. But you still got to move forward. You still got to wake up. If it's a rainy day outside like it is here, it doesn't matter. You still have to choose to move forward. You still have to step on the gas. I've been reading, I've been going through a study with the book of James, and I talked about it the other day, is this faith without works is dead. Well, again, just in life, let's just think about the things in your life. You still have to put your foot on the gas and move forward. And one of the things I think in my walk with my coaching clients and people that I engage with and talk to, and people through Facebook and messaging and all that, my connections with people, a lot of it comes down to, I talked about the fence yesterday. We talked about it, right? Yesterday. It kind of helped me. I got encouraged right after we talked about if you're feeling stuck and you're stuck on that fence and whether or not you're climbing the right fence. And I shared with you, if you haven't go back and watch episode number 31. And I talked about my friend growing up and getting stuck on the barbed wire fence. It was a good story, by the way. But I would say, okay, now you either got down from that fence or you were able to get over that fence. That's not the ending. It's almost the new beginning, right? So when you're finding God in your life, and doesn't even have to be related to faith, you still have to take action, right? Even let's just say for instance, health. Let's just say this. If you're struggling, because this is my jam, this is what I know. Again, this is not me pushing any of I'm just saying, y'all know you need to be healthy, right? You need to be healthy. If you're overweight, you're overweight, right? If you got 40, 50 pounds overweight, you're overweight. The deal is it's your choice. And actually your indecision, your choice not to do something is action. It's not inaction. You're making the action to choose to do nothing about it. That's a choice that you've made. You see, when people come into my program, they've made a choice not just to get on and get over the fence. They may have been hanging there for a while to climb over the fence. Now they're like, okay, Mark, I've climbed the fence. Now what? Well, We got to step on the gas. And that's why I wanted to bring this to you, because there's different ways. You can step on the gas. And sometimes when you're in charge and you're on the steering wheel, you can go off course, right? You can go off the rails, go off the cliff, if you will, just relying on your own efforts, or you come up short. And I can tell you this, even the times that where I know like God had a no for me, like you ever pray for a no and like he put me in the direction, like that's not the way I want to go, God. That's not really what I was thinking, but that's the way it went. I would say he's never led me off a cliff. He's never led me down the wrong road. Sometimes it was the ways I didn't. Again, it's like, okay, well, am I driving this car or is he driving this car, meaning my life? And that's a struggle. Trust me, as a Christian man, it's a struggle because sometimes I get in the competitive mode. I get where I want to be better and I want to have more money and I want to be more fit. And those are not necessarily bad things, but when they turn into like a God thing, they can become really the Lord of your life. And the hard thing is you can have one Lord. He's either the Lord of all or he's not your Lord at all. And I didn't make that up. There was a pastor that shared that with me and I don't know why it just popped in my head. But here's the deal. Check this out. This I want you to pay attention to. And stepping on that gas pedal is, again, if you're going in the right direction, sometimes it's like, oh, you just putter. You like step on it and then you let off, step on it and let off. Listen to this. Here's some stats. Let me just share this with you. So did you know the 121 days are already gone in this year? Do you know we're already 1/3 today, 1/3 done with 2020? We are 33% done with 2020. We have just 204. I wrote some stats down. Yeah, I did a little homework. 246 days left in the year. That's still a lot, right? But it doesn't mean anything if you don't step on the gas. You got to step on the gas. Here's the thing. If you want to achieve something, it can be related to your health. It could be related to your finances. It could be related to your job, kids, any of those things. It could be related to families, relationships. You have to. It's an absolute must. So my question to you is, what's stopping you from stepping on the gas? What's preventing you right now from saying, he's right. I know I've been praying about it and I've been thinking about it and I've been asking God to help me. And those are all great things. But why am I still not taking a step forward? You see, I have a lot of people that come in when they come into my coaching program and say, you know, Mark, I've been following you. I've been watching. I've been listening. I know you've been in this for a while. I know you've been on Facebook. I know you've been doing fitness for a long, long time. I've been following your stuff. And then it was just something that just said, I got to start. I need help. I can't do this by myself. I tried. I failed. I've tried the diets. I failed. I've tried the boot camps. I failed. And I really probably wasn't thinking there was going to be that much difference to working with you. And to be honest with you, I'm not the right solution for everyone. I have a solution. My program has a solution, but it's not for everyone. But in order to know that, you actually have to step on the gas. Maybe you've been stepping on the gas and going the wrong direction with your life and your health and relationships and your finances and all those things. And again, I can't help you with a lot of those. I'm working on my own relationship. I've been married for almost 18 years next month. But I would say is it's something that it's still work. It takes work. And I'm by far not the expert. Finances either. But I would say when it comes to your health, I've been pursuing this as a career, helping people lose weight, get in better shape, helping them do so right now, currently, and in the online space without long workouts and impossible diets. And I've been really pursuing that and helping people. I'm an expert at that. I'm just going to put that. It's not a cockiness, it's a confidence. But I will say, it doesn't matter how much I know if people aren't taking that first step in stepping on the gas, right? Like that makes sense. So here's the cool thing. Now I want to share with you some scripture. What empowers us as Christians, and if you're even not a believer, just listen, because this is really powerful. It's almost it's one of my favorite. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. I know, midlife. I was thinking about it. Trust me, you're gonna probably what? I've never had a tattoo, but I'm considering a tattoo. So I just want to share that with you. Why? Like I don't know why. Maybe it's my midlife. I don't feel like I need a fancy car, or can't really afford one. But I was thinking of that. But anyway. I was just thinking of this. This verse is just so powerful, and please listen to it. It's really awesome, and it may give you that power, that boost. Now, again, if you've ever been in Ephesians 6:10, I'm not going to go through all of it. I'll go through, in fact, I'll go through, because it's there's 6:10 through 18. Go read all that if you can. But I'm going to read what I have written down here. Finally, be strong in the Lord and his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of the dark world and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavy realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when your day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your guard. Now, I think that's through maybe 14 or 15. But think of that. Like, here's the thing. When you start to allow God to take the steering wheel, what you're doing essentially is putting this armor on. Like, you're empowering men. If there's any men listening to this right now, like you think of like battle, think of like the movie 300, right? Like such a like bloody, like a bloodbath, like one of those crazy, like hardcore, like I want to go fight somebody after that, truly. Like I want to go like get in a fight, and just because of the movie amps you up so much. And I hope I'm amping you up. But you think of when they go into battle, right? They put on the armor, they put on the mask, they put on the battle armor, they got their weapons. Well, they didn't just put them on to stand still. They didn't put on that armor to do nothing. They didn't put on, so think of that being strong and Lord in his manner, put on the full armor of God. When you put that full armor of God on, when you put that armor on, he's empowering you. He's empowering you not just to sit still and do nothing, to step on the freaking gas pedal and move forward and go into that battle, right? To go into that battle. And here's the thing. I feel like I'm in battle every day, different reasons, faith reasons, family, all that. I feel like it's a battle against the world. The world definitely wants you to think things a certain way. And I'm telling you what, I feel like I'm fighting the world every single dang day. It is hard. And you know what? The best power I feel is when I go into it and I spend time early morning with God and I said, just please lead my steps today. But at the same time, what I'm saying is take the steering wheel, give me that armor right now, put that armor on, give me the power and let me charge. But again, it's not so just, hey, God, I'm going to pray to you that things are going to go better. And I'm going to pray that you empower me. And then I do nothing. And then I just sit still in the car and does nothing, right? like that's not the point. The point is, so in your life, whatever that looks like, and if it is with your health, if you have been struggling, if you've been on that fence like we talked about yesterday, if maybe you're stuck on that barbed wire. Sorry, I didn't eat anything. I don't know why it feels like there's food in my mouth. Maybe it's just saliva. I'm getting all fired up. That's me. So, if you feel like you've been on that fence, if you've been in that point in your life and now you feel like you're just digging a deeper hole, maybe you put on 20, 40, 50 pounds on in the last couple of years. And now, like, on top of it, you had, like, it's like gasoline to the fire. Now you put on the COVID-19. You put on an extra 19 pounds in the last, 10, 20, 30, 40 days. And you're in a bad spot right now. And you know what? You can ask God to help you. You can ask him to say, God, take the steering wheel. I need to take better care of my health for not only myself, but for my family and for my business and for life so I can live a long, prosperous life. And I don't know what that looks like, and I don't know how to help. So you can stay there and let him take it and pray all you want. But if you don't take action, nothing's going to happen. You're not going to go anywhere. You got to take action on it. And that can be related to anything. Relationships. Look, my wife and I were talking and she's going to be my age. I won't say that. I think I said it the other day. But this May 25th, we're celebrating 18 years of marriage. Do you think if I just said, God, I'm just going to pray that our marriage, it just does so well, and God, please help. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not joking about praying to God. I'm just joking in a sense where that's not all you must do. You have to take action on it. You got to put work into your marriage. Same thing with your finances. Trust me. And I have plenty of stories of failed businesses and things like that. And I would say one of the times I think is that I really, truly didn't put my full trust. I can look back and say in like 100% confidence is some of those things. And maybe it was the direction God had for my life, but I didn't have full faith and trust. I know the only reason why my relationship is as strong as it is with my wife right now, and again, is not that I didn't just let God take the steering wheel for my relationship and my marriage for 18 years. Is that, and I know she's doing just the same at different levels. And sometimes I put on the gas pedal a little more, and then she puts on the gas pedal, and then I put on the brakes a little more, and whatever. But you get my point, right? Is that it requires effort. It requires being intentional. And I'm just going to ask you today, if you're not stepping on the gas pedal, why the heck not? Look, okay, 121 days gone, 246 days left. But I know you spent this time with me, and why I say I appreciate it is not just to blow smoke. I know you don't get this 15, 20 minutes back. I know every moment you check in with me or check in a post, or you put a trust in me and actually come alongside me, allow me to come alongside you in a health and fitness journey. I know you're investing time that you won't get back. I truly value that time. I value you, and I know that the only way that I can do my part is to help you succeed. So if this be something encouragement, again, there's no charge for this, right? You could come on here every single day and get encouraged. But at the end of the day, it takes more than encouragement. It takes more than letting God take the steering wheel. It takes you stepping on the gas pedal. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. I hope this was inspiring. I don't know why. I think maybe because when I'm in the house and the kids are there, I tend to get more fired up in the car. Maybe I need to change. I changed the name of the daily dose behind the steering wheel. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you have an amazing, blessed day today. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you need to reach out, if you have any questions, if you want to reach out regarding your being stuck, if you feel like, okay, Mark, I'm over the fence now. I'm ready to take care of my life and my health. I know I need to lose weight. I know I need to get back in shape. I know all these things, and now I'm ready. Here's the next step. You send me a message. We'll hop on a quick call. We'll see. Really straightforward. 3 things. We'll find out where you're at. We'll find out where you're struggling. We'll find out what you're trying to achieve with regards to your health. Again, finances, go talk to an accountant or some financial specialist. Relationship, go talk to a relationship counselor or something like that. All those types of things. But with your health, if you're in that struggle mode and you're stuck and you're afraid here's the thing, you're afraid you maybe put on the gas pedal too many times before and it didn't work. You're like, why is this going to be any different? Well, I don't know if it's going to necessarily be any different, but if you haven't tried it yet, how do you know it's not going to actually, you're already starting off defeated. Why not give it a shot? Why not send a message to me? We'll get on a call. We'll see. And again, in 10 minutes, I'll know whether or not, literally 10 minutes. And if what I do, what I offer as a program, my lean body breakthrough coaching program for men and women over 40 who are looking to lose weight without long workouts and impossible diets. Why have I remembered that? And why is it easy for me to say that? Is because those are my people over 40. Those are my people that struggle. They're in my world. Kids and teenagers sleeping in when they should be at school, right? Like stuck at home and that kind of stuff. And dealing with the stressors of having your hair completely gone, and you have hair, guys, can you feel me? Maybe girls too, I don't know. But you got hair growing all different places you don't want, and you look at a slice of pizza and it puts on 20 pounds, and then you have a glass of wine or 2 or 3. Next thing you know, it's like you got 6 bottles of wine gone and it's not even Thursday yet, right? Trust me, I know what that's like. I've been there. I've been in those shoes. I feel the pain. But I know you don't have to stay there. And the only way you can get out of it is to actually step on the gas pedal. Now, I mentioned this. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow I'm revealing. I said tomorrow, I'm going to own it right now. I got a challenge for you to help you get out of that. Now, on a different level, I'm coming up. I got this challenge. Stay tuned because I got a huge challenge. And now you might not even want to reach out to me. You might want to wait for this challenge. Again, you can do either or, but I got something coming you're not going to want to miss out on it. Stay tuned with that. You're going to step on the gas pedal. Trust me, you keep watching me. There's going to be something that's going to cause you to step on that gas pedal. I hope it's in the right direction. If you need help, reach out. Let me know how I can be of help. Take care and have an amazing, blessed, rainy Thursday. We'll see you. God bless.